Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching and we'll catch you later. Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this will be now a second game I played with Haley3 in a War Machine battle report. So in the first one, I got to try out this list here with 5 different heavies. It worked really well, and we'll see if it happens again. So this time here, we're going to be up against my buddy Mark and his Menoth, and he is playing High Reclaimer. Now, this is going to be interesting because I'm going to be bringing guys back, he's going to be bringing guys back, and overall, I think what I'm going to try and do then with this is play more of a kind of keep away, kind of a clock game. Because I know that when you're playing these guys that are making clouds and bringing guys back, it takes a really long time. So normally what I'll do with that is say, hey, I have high defense, make attacks against me, and run down your clock. Now, otherwise, of course, I'm going to try and push the attrition game a little bit. He only has 2 heavies to my 5, so definitely have an advantage there. The cav will be an issue. I kind of see them coming in, messing up one jack, then I kill them all and hooray forever. And then as things go, he is definitely more heavily pushed on the left side, and so especially after I eliminate those cav, I might get to the right flag, and then that would be kind of my scenario win if the attrition and time thing isn't really working out. So I won the roll-off again. By the way, his Idrians are going to be praying my commandos there. And basically what I do is my same thing as before, where I put up my temporal distortion, tactical supremacy on Haley so that they can get a little bit deeper. Otherwise, I'm staying back so that the Idrians can't shoot me. You know, with my guys with stealth, if I'm just 11.1 inches away, he can't shoot me. And gonna wait to see what he does now. Now, I did make a little bit of a mistake here, because even though my commandos were back, a couple of my jacks were just barely in range to be shot. So now both Ironclads 1 and 2, if you want to call them that, they both have little plinking damage, nothing really serious, but I did feel stupid that I didn't have them like another centimeter back, and then they'd have no damage on them whatsoever. So either way, you can really clearly see that almost everything is there on the left, and I kind of want to just like jam that in. So one of the things I could do is if I had more infantry in this list is I could jam up it all and then make sure I get the heavies where I want them. But because I really want to trap him there on the left, I'm going to have to kind of go there. Plus, he's made kind of a positioning error where his UA is in the front. And so I definitely want to kill that UA to make prey go away. And then he's going to have a really hard time trying to hit me. Because with temporal distortion, I'm going to be defense 15, and yeah, Mat 6 just won't have a fun time trying to hit that. So otherwise with the knights on the right, I'm gonna have to figure a way to draw them in. So that's what I do. I kind of charge in, I kill off that one UA from the Idrian, so prey is off, and that's awesome. I kill a few more guys too, just because why not? And then you can see the way on the right, what I did there is, first of all, I did a force hammer, which knocked one of the knights into another one, knocking them down. So right away, they're kind of taking away their hitting power, and then I have 2 lead ironclads, and then Old Rowdy in the back, hoping that he makes a mistake where if he comes into attack one of the front ones, Old Rowdy can countercharge and then kill another one. Again, it's kind of like a gotcha type thing I'm hoping to get, but that's really it. Otherwise, you can see I'm up there. I upkept tactical supremacy so I can move up and really pass around the love to my trenchers, but yeah, that's really it. So this turn, I wish I would have taken a picture a little bit more to the left, but it killed his clock. Now, the reason for that is on the left, he really went there and he has his cleansers and they did spraying and he did his little mini feat and spraying for days. And I mean, he's needing to roll 10s when he's doing this. 3 dice because he has the thing on them. So you roll 3, drop the lowest. So he has a little bit of a buff going to it, but still almost impossible to hit my guys, except for the fact that he's rolling so many times that of course he is starting to kill off some of my guys, but wow, lots of rolling, really killed his clock. Then the Idrians came in, they tried doing a little bit. He has his other exemplars that came in, tried to attack future Haley, but defense 18 with temporal distortion up is kind of an issue. So kind of killed some of my guys there on the left. I think I'm down to just 4 of the commandos. I can, of course, bring them back. But, yeah, really killed lots of his clock. Meanwhile, on the right, he kind of did really well. Because, first of all, he came up and he engaged up Rowdy by charging him. And stayed out of an inch, so I didn't get to hit back. And each of these hits did so powerful that he was able to destroy something from all of them. So the black ironclad now has no cortex, Rowdy doesn't have his fist, and the blue one doesn't have a cortex. So that really sucks, but now I should be in a spot where I can do a lot of damage coming back. So what I do is I pop my feet, get all the focus for days, and one of the really annoying things I had to deal with here is the fact that he had that book up there saying no magic. So I really want to use this feat to bring back all the commandos again. And so in order to do that, I had to have Future Haley go up there and punch, and take out the book. Now, at first I wanted to use Future Haley to kill the back knight there, so make sure I could wipe them out. But I just couldn't do that. I really needed that book gone. So, okay, that's what we do. Otherwise, I do my best to bring back quite a few other commandos, so they're still really there. Temporal Distortion is up. I really kill a bunch of the knights, but I can't kill the back one. I also kill some more of the Idrians, kind of picking away at them. And the one thing I don't like that I did here is that Haley3 moved back to kind of be out of range so that I wouldn't have to worry about the magic. And then I just killed the book anyway. So that Haley3 future self should be a lot more forward, passing around the bubble, but I'm kind of in a bad position right now. Either way, killed lots of the knights, feeling really good. And then Whammo, it's now his feat turn. So I didn't think he could bring back solos, but after I worked so hard to kill off the book, he brings back the book with the feat. So seems wrong, but what can you do? Feats are feats. And then he also brings back a bunch of the knights, and they come charging on in as well. So now things are really mucked up where the blue one is just dead. And the Rowdy is kind of really messed up, and the black one's messed up as well. That really hurt. I also hit the other number 1, which is kind of messed up, but at least they're still all functional. They're still doing their things, but man, these knights are doing way more damage to me than I thought. I'm really regretting not killing the last knight now just to get rid of them. I don't know if that even works. It should, but I mean, when you bring back solos, whatever. So either way, his clock is still really down. I'm still really seeing that clock is going to be my win factor. He was able to kill off past Haley, so I'm going to have to bring her back. That kind of sucks. But what I need to do now is, all right, the jank is over. He can't bring back any more knights. Let's kill off as many as we can, get over to the right flag, and keep on making him roll dice. So that's what I do. I bring back the past Haley, do Temporal Distortion again, and I have to do really a lot of attacks to try and kill the book. So the book is now gone, but the way I have my guys placed again, I'm not really sharing my bubble to my trenchers, and that's what I need. I need that high defense to make it so he's not really hitting and all that stuff. So it's really bad that I didn't put past Haley a little bit further up. Yeah, little bits of mistakes here. Either way, I do go up there, kill a few more guys with my commandos, and they're great. Man, when they get in there and they actually have the temporal distortion as well, it's Mat 9, auto 1 point, they do amazing. So they're really saving time on my clock while he is suffering. Meanwhile, Thorn comes up and stabs his 1 Templar guy there, so he's disrupted, and you can see there I kill 3 of the 5 knights, so feeling pretty good there. So getting back to his side, his knights come in and kill old Rowdy, so that's kind of sad. Otherwise, he really starts trying to kill my commandos and doing just kind of sprays to me and kind of get around. So I can really see how the left side is kind of falling to him. I'm a little bit worried the High Reclaimer will run to that flag, and maybe he might be able to save out a scenario game if I don't get this done fast enough. So what I need to do now is really get into a spot where I am getting the scenario going for me first, and then I'm starting to try and kill his guys. So that's what I need to have happen. Keep on disrupting his heavies, maybe starting to kill his heavies, and just starting to put the pressure on so that he has to deal with me, roll more dice, and hurt his clock even more. So that's really how it goes. I have future Haley who's able to go up and, sorry, not future, past Haley, charge up, kill the last 2 cav. That's good news. The black one with no court movement, I think it is. I don't know. He's still just kind of like slowly walking up. Thorn is a boss and is able to disrupt both of his jacks and get them so, you know, a little bit of damage as well. Ironclad number 2 starting to get some damage in there, and so this is now making me feel a lot better. I'm now at 1 point. I got the whole scenario game going. I'm starting to kill his stuff off slowly, and now I'm not as worried about him switching over and not getting to him, because he's really going to have to try and start dealing with this jack war that's going on. So he does his best to deal with that, but of course it's really difficult because he has no focus on his jacks. So he does do some damage to me, but nothing significant. Otherwise, his infantry is starting to run over, I'm guessing to try and contest or trying to kill Prime Haley. But otherwise, not a ton more done, other than now the Exemplar is really starting to dig into Jack number 2. It's really damaged now, but I'm okay with that. He did not get to my flag. I'm now at 2 points, and now my plan is to destroy his objective, keep on disrupting him, and push this scenario game as well. And that's all I need to really do. I mean, past Haley and the Jack, it kind of ignore his Jack and just destroy his objective. I also score on mine, dominating, so I'm going to be up to 4 points now in a really good spot. And otherwise, I do a little bit of punching against his Jacks. I disrupt them both again. I mean, wow, Thorn is so amazing. You know, between that and another thing I didn't mention before, but he's defense 15 normally under temporal distortion, 17 if you charge him, and he also has dodge, so you miss one attack and he just goes away. So it's so awesome. So otherwise, he's in a really bad spot now. I don't think he can even contest. I'm camping 2, and yeah, if he can't find some way to kill me, it's really over. So what he decides to do is he looks at it and says, well, really the assassination is not going to be possible. I might as well try and get revenge and try and destroy some of these jacks, but this is where his dice fail him. So even though he should have at least killed 1 jack, he kills no jacks, and that's just really bad. So then I get my 5th point, and I win on scenario. So there you go, guys. A second win with this Haley3 list. I am really loving it. One change I am going to make in the future is I don't really feel like Old Rowdy is needed. He's great, but you know, the whole countercharge thing is the best thing for him, and that's really only gotchas against opponents who don't know it. All the ones who do just tie him up. And so what I think I'm going to do is drop him down to a regular Ironclad, save myself some points, and then get some mechanics in here and be able to repair my guys. You know, it's nice I can go to an objective and stockpile can heal me, but it's way better to have more infantry that can fix me wherever I am, and then that's just more infantry I can use to jam with and peace trade. So yeah, definitely loving this list. Want to make those changes, want to paint up more of these jacks, and hopefully you guys like watching this. So please let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you later. Bye.